What's up guys, and welcome back to Xbox On. Now look, I'm gonna level with you. We all love a good achievement, right? Well look, if you're looking to boost your achievements to pass the next Gamerscore milestone, or just beat your mate's monthly leaderboard, well, Henry and I have got just the thing. We're gonna take you through a guide to 5 Xbox Game Pass titles that you can play to easily grab 5000G. And as an added bonus, they're all great games too.
Honk! We all know Untitled Goose Game is a slapstick comedy riot, but did you also know it's an awesome source of achievements? And you can get them all without any foul play. If you've played Goose Game or watched someone else doing it, you'll know it's broken down into 4 areas, each with their own to-do lists. You know, trap the boy in the phone booth, knock his glasses off, we could go on. They're not all about winding up the boy, but that is a definite highlight. Completing each to-do list will net you 70G, plus another 95G for doing all 4, and then 80G on top of that for finishing the game. And then, because an achievement in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, there are quickly versions for each area where you have to tick off all those tasks in under 7 minutes, chucking rakes in lakes and stealing vegetables all before the church bells ring. That means that you could potentially get all 4 in a total of just 28 minutes, but you just won't be able to wing it. It might be worth checking a guide online to make sure it's not a wild goose chase. And then on top of the to-do lists, there are a ton of smaller achievements for extra bits of mischief, like trapping that boy in the garage and knocking him into a puddle. This kid is going to grow up with a serious fear of birds. Poor lad. I think that's called ornithobia.
The Gardens Between is a touching tale of friendship, using surreal island levels packed with giant versions of everyday items to represent the memories of 2 young pals who are about to move apart. You don't control either of them directly, instead you're able to move time backwards and forwards. It's kind of like holding down the rewind button on a remote, and you'll see the kids and the levels move automatically. This mechanic creates some brain-teasing puzzles, but sometimes grabbing an achievement is as simple as using those time powers smartly, like watching the dominoes fall in level 1-3, then rewinding to stack them back up again. Bingo, you've just earned yourself an easy 40 gamer score. The game is split up into 7 worlds, each made up of a few islands. When you complete each world, a constellation of stars will transform into a little snippet of a memory, like hanging out to watching TV or filling up a paddling pool, which sounds pretty lovely actually. But the most important thing is that each scene has an extra hidden element you can uncover by manipulating it just right with the thumbstick until you hear the telltale chime and something unexpected happens. These are worth 80G a pop, so they really stack up very, very quickly.
Shorter story games are perfect fodder for a bit of achievement hunting, and our next 2 games are no exception. And remember, all of these games are available on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, so if you're signed up, you can download them right now. Tacoma comes from the creators of Gone Home, taking the walking simulator formula of that game and blasting it off into space. You explore a space station where something has gone terribly wrong, and it's your job to piece together exactly what, using the station's digital surveillance system. The station might be abandoned, but finding AR stations will replay 3D recordings of the crew, letting you walk through scenes as they play out, rewinding and fast forwarding to find clues and tracking the movements of each person. It's a little bit Orwellian sounding. If you watch them all before reaching the credits, you'll be given the Hardcore achievement, along with Liberated, the standard achievement for completing the game. That's 400G in the bag. But along the way, there are other simple tasks you can do to earn more achievements just by playing with some of the neat little details the devs have scattered throughout the levels. The best of which has got to be the amazingly named Therefore Art Thou achievement, which involves finding 2 Roomba-style cleaning robots called Romeo and Juliet and reuniting these star-crossed Hoovers. It might play out in 0G, but you'll get 100 of them for this one.
The first thing I should tell you is that I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
The ultimate combo of ripping yarn and easy chivos though has to be with What Remains of Edith Finch. This is a BAFTA award-winning tale of a seemingly cursed family. But the thing that we're interested in is that it's got just 10 achievements to collect for that 1000 Gamerscore total. As the mathematicians among you will have probably worked out, that's 100G for every achievement. And when some of them are as simple as taking a photo of a bunny or as joyful as listening to a drunken sailor sing, how could you ever resist? On top of the 100 Gamerscore you get for finishing the game, there's even an achievement for just watching the credits and sticking around until you see Johan Lin, the man who programmed the game's achievements. That's 100G in the bank. Thanks, Johan.
And finally, a game which has considerably more achievements to collect, 27 in total, and which actually requires playing through multiple times to unlock them all. But when each life can't last longer than 60 seconds, well, it's not going to take all that long. Minute is like a tiny little Groundhog Day where the world resets every single minute. That means most achievements, once you've been playing long enough to open up the map, can be completed in a matter of seconds. Go to the graveyard, pick up the bone, run home and give it to the dog. You could probably do that one in about as long as it took me to say it. There are a couple of achievements that will give you a bit more of a challenge here though. Like for example the one called Minimalist, which requires you to beat the game in 25 lives or less. On the plus side, that means it won't take you more than 25 minutes to do. On the other hand, it's basically a mini speedrun, so you'll probably want to do a bit of homework before attempting this one and have a guide or YouTube walkthrough handy as you play. Good luck!
And there you go, 5,000 Gamerscore, all included in your Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription. And that's just 5 of the 100 plus that are available, but you've got to start somewhere, right? If you manage to grab all of these achievements, you've got to let us know down in the comments. And in the meantime, make sure to shout out your favourite achievement hunting games. For more achievements, announcements, and well, basically everything Xbox, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you next time. Bye!